hope that you're ready to conduct some business with me today. We are building a brand new app idea that y'all have never heard before for collecting e-signatures on documents. And we're going to build it fast using Gadget. Only certain kind of users can request signature. For signers, they ideally don't need to like sign up and make an account just to add a signature. There's lots of other fancy stuff like that I think would be fun to add. Bonus points using your finger on the mouse, sign something. Let's get cracking. I'm going to use Gadget. And what it is a web-based platform for very quickly constructing web applications. It's kind of a framework that makes it really easy to organize your application, as well as a hosting platform that application runs on. So we just launched an AI assistant to make it super duper easy to kind of vibe code. And the first thing that I'm going to get shown here is my new Gadget application. So this is not a no-code tool. This is a yes-code tool. This is your Gadget front end. I can start modifying this. Time to get signing. We'll go back to our preview here, and it's all hot reloading and nice and ready to develop. I got a bunch of these kind of basic auth routes. So for signing in, signing up, resetting my password, this is all just like a kind of functional, minimal, but super functional and useful. I didn't actually write a single line of code, and I'm already running ready on the internet. Unlike some of the other vibe coding tools out there, like this is a real database. In my backend folder, I have row ID 1, which is me. There I am. I was just ready to go. Why don't we start with some data models? So I'm going to ask the AI. I believe in the power of LLMs to figure that out. This is exciting. Blah, 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 blah. There's kind of like 2 steps. The signature needs to go here, come in and put the signature in the box. Their position on the document is like quite relevant. Whose signature goes where matters, right? To build the document upload, but then to build this nice UI where I can kind of position my annotation bounding boxes as the uploader. The AI suggested we create a document model. I'm into that. A signer model. I'm into that. Some relationships and some permissions. Very good. A document has an uploader. Yep. Very good. The file. Chill, chill, chill. And a bunch of this stuff is all the kind of basic actions that I'll need. What actions are in like JavaScript serverless functions that allow me to kind of add business logic. So the AI added me a signer schema, 1 signer per document per person who needs to sign. Very good. And in the document schema, we have who uploaded it. So there's our schema. Very good. Authenticated route. So I want users to upload documents with a file and a title. And what I'm doing here is just kind of like adding some sort of domain-specific business logic. So the AI has decided I'm going to make a new document route. Very cool. It also elected to add it to the nav. Very cool. Okay. So the AI has added our route. It added these handy dandy access control filters. Unlike, again, some of the other vibe coding tools out here, Gadget's like trying very hard to be secure by default. The AI, if you notice, like its first instinct is to add these permissions. Let's upload a document. There we go. It has been uploaded. The AI has chosen to use this Gadget feature called auto table. Pre-built React components know how to render a pretty good client-side experience for your application without kind of any work on your part at all. It comes with some goodies, right? It has this like search field, nice like sortable table headers here. You noticed I used the bulk actions a second ago. We have like a headless hook, right? That kind of lets you sort of take complete control. You get all that, but you're fully in control over the UX of the table. I didn't have to mess around with file uploads at all. Gadget has native support for what's called a file field. And this is a high performance, like robust implementation of Google Cloud Storage. The GraphQL API for your application knows how to accept file uploads, stream them into the cloud, save them securely, tokenize them so no one can violate your permission policies, yada, yada, yada. But you don't have to mess with that PDF lib. Very good. Create a new page. Render the PDF. Yeah, very good. So what I'm battling with here right now is I'm pretty sure I just don't care about SSRing any of this PDF stuff. What is the file URL? There she blows. If I open this, it is a PDF indeed. Cool, very cool, very cool. What I need right now is a way to position items atop this iframe. New plan is use this handy dandy React renderer so I don't have to muck with any of this nonsense. So I'll use PDFlib still to actually like bake the final PDF. And then we kind of need to like finish the PDF and render it to send it off. Oh God, it's beautiful. Look at that. That's cool. I feel like this kind of gets at the core of vibe coding these days, which is that it's like less about your ability to like remember APIs or, you know, power type exactly what the code should be. And it's more about taste. Let's model out how these annotations are going to work. Good artists borrow, and great artists only steal the minimum amount that's legally okay. That's my take. Aha, and it figured out what we intended to do with that div. Very cool. Did it add an add button on double click? Ah! Look at that. I can't resize it, but it exists. That's not where the signature should go, though. Down here is. There's a signature. There's a signature. That's sick. Thanks, AI. This library is actually like rendering it to real DOM stuff, I guess. That's hardcore. I sure do love not having to sort any of this out myself. There's an annotation. There's an annotation. Okay, I think we need a save button. When we hit the save button and we persist all these annotations, this like in-memory annotation array that we have needs to kind of change. For now, let's just do signatures and we'll keep it simple. I should have looked at that before I applied it because I don't know what it does now. Oh, that's nice. This is like an advanced gadget feature that took us forever to get working, but I really like. What it does is when you have like a parent-child relationship, say like a document with a list of annotations, and you have an existing set of docs or children, like let's say 3 annotations that have been stored already, and then the editor kind of changes their mind. They remove a couple, they add a couple new ones, they update one of them. Converge knows how to take in that total new list and just like run the right actions to get you to the state that you want to be in. And when we get a bunch of annotations on the way in and we like load up the editor, I think we need to assign those same client-side keys. In our shared component here, we need a signer selector. Let's have a look at what it wants to do here to implement our little signer widget. It must be only one signer per email per document. Oh, goodness gracious me. It's coming together. Oh, look at that. There it is. A signature. That's dope. Annotations have been saved successfully. Now let's work on signing. This is great. So we've built a editor where I can upload a document, saves the PDF to cloud storage. And then we've built a UI where I can annotate where I want it to go. Now we need a signing interface. Generate a secure random token when a signer is created and assign it. We'll kind of have this like secret basically, or a password for each signer. And when we build a link to send to that signer in an email, we'll use this token in the link. It'll authenticate them basically. We'll know that they are them because they were able to present the signing token. I really don't want to leak any data about the document or like the user or other stuff unless someone has the token. Now let's implement a PDF viewer. Okay, so it correctly realized, oh no, it sort of correctly realized it needed to fetch the annotations here. Implement the signature functionality. Unauthenticated role shouldn't really have permission to read any of this stuff. We don't want everyone in the world to be able to come along and read anyone's documents or anyone's annotations or anything like that. But we do need permission to update annotations. So Gadget kind of knows what user is making a request and is able to say like, this user is only allowed to do this stuff to these records. In the case of someone signing the document, we need them to present this token, which allows them to kind of say like, I got this in my email. I am who I say I am. I'm not going to sign up, but this token guarantees me access. Let's see what the AI cooked up. Prompt, please enter your signature. Okay, we can start with that. This is what the prompt global does. Date the PDF viewer to track the number of annotations that still need filling in. This all looks very right to me. It's just busy coding it up there. Harry. There we go. There's my signature. Did that work? That did work. And let's make a fancy signing UI instead of the silly prompt. Make the signature collection UI much better. Okay. Signature modal. It's working on it. This is what we are all here for. It's happening. This is a big adventure, Mr. AI. I believe in you, though. I'm just going to go for it, though. Never have I been so excited about business. Oh my God. That is some shareholder value right there, people. Consider the shares held. Wowzers. Modify the PDF viewer. A couple things left. There's sending the emails to invite people to sign, which we could probably bang out pretty fast. Notifying the user at the end. Okay, I just want to make a couple other stylistic changes. In the meantime, we got to do emails. This is what I want. Read on the annotations. Very good. I guess we could add like clear functionality. Oh yeah, then I can't do that one. Save that. Save this whole thing. Heck yeah. Okay. Oh my God. We're like pretty much there. Add a new action to document called send. So Gadget has support for sending emails built right in your action context. You can just fish out this emails object, and it's a Gadget mailer, which just lets you like send an email. Hooray. You can always replace it with your own if you want. Like if you want to use your own account for your own IP reputation, or you want to, make sure it comes from a custom domain that Gadget doesn't really have access to. You can do that. Very good. It's not really a very exciting email, but let's try it. Okay, there's our send action. Nice. For anyone who's curious what's happening under the hood here, this reasoning step is us going off and gathering a bunch of context for like how to get the code gen to work good, so that the model kind of has awareness of what components it's working with. Okay, we've got some signatures. That still works fine. But does sending still no, still a weird. Okay. Let me see if I get a frickin' email. Sending document. Document sent successfully. Just check my email off stream here. Very good. Oh God, here we go. Look at this, everybody. Please sign document. Ah, but the URL's busted. I see 2 slashes in there. So close. I must sign this. And we'll do a yay +1 emoji. We'll hit done. But if I refresh, there are my signatures. I'm going to debug this. Actually, let's ask the AI first. Save ourselves a little time. When I click the done button on this page, really? I mean, let's try it. Aha! It does need to be up there. Okay, great. When an annotation is updated with its content, check to see if all annotations document have been completed. I think there's still one task left, which is the baking, and I'll PDF with all the annotations. I'm going to do this off stream because I think it's going to be really finicky and I don't really want to bore you. And I have to go do some other stuff. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. The documents are signed. This here document, this contract between myself and myself. I'm a NGO or a UN agency. Well, anyways, this contract has been executed. We built a document signing tool where I can upload a new document, mark it up for what annotations are needed within it. I can say different people have to sign different pieces. In this case, I did Harry and Harry. And then I can send off links to this document to have it actually be signed. I'm getting for free from Gadget user authentication is multi-tenancy and security. I'm getting file upload management and all the nice like signed secure URL signatures. I'm getting one-click deploy to production. I'm getting email sending, getting a nice data viewer, the AI assistant, all the stuff that allowed us to put this together. And I think, what's that, 4.5 hours? That's pretty good. So yeah. Thank you for signing documents with me.